Rule 5. The fifth of our rules for better living is a simple but important recommendation. Learn to relax. In pointing this out, on one occasion I received an interesting comment. You do not learn to relax if you feel right inside. You are relaxed. To extend this thought, just how can the average person learn to feel right in a world which more or less conspires against such a moderate and consoling emotion? The answer seems to be that relaxation must be the result of a degree of internal security. We cannot relax when we are worried, frightened or irritated. One formula is to realize that changing the mind from the familiar responsibilities and burdens to new and less pressure-full activities promotes relaxation. This is where hobbies and vocational interests are not only useful but necessary in our world. A person without a hobby is exposing himself to the dilemmas of the one-track mind. The therapeutic value of hobbies is now recognized throughout the economic world, and all persons under unusual stress are advised to cultivate corrective interests. Even if a hobby is expensive, it may not cost as much as the doctor's bills, which result from overtension. There is an autocorrective instinct in man, which naturally impels him to balance his activities and, in this way, protect his health. Some of us, however, fight this instinct because we believe that division of activity wastes time and scatters resources. Let it be remembered that a nervous breakdown may upset the planned economy of many years, whereas proper periods of relaxation actually increase efficiency. Avocations are further justified by the possibility that these may become real and profitable professions at some future time or under some unexpected change in our careers. The person who thinks about his problems all the time may be sincere, but he cannot be truly efficient at the present time. The instinct toward escape mechanisms is strong, and many of these escapes are neither constructive nor desirable. It is therefore necessary to plan recreation with the same thoughtfulness that we plan work. The person who has forgotten how to enjoy a reasonable amount of rest and leisure has actually forgotten how to live. The more incessant the demands upon our physical resources, the more urgent becomes the requirement for rest. Very few can rest by being inactive. They cannot simply sit down and fold their hands and announce that they intend to relax. The wiser plan is to transfer the point of attention to that which is pleasurable and interesting and allow natural enthusiasm to break tension. Sometimes we work harder during a vacation than when we are employed. We must remember, therefore, that doing what others want us to do is work and doing what we want to do is play. A good philosophy of life and the development of artistic interests help to neutralize the heavier tasks which must be performed. As we mature, therefore, it becomes easier for us to relax. Two kinds of persons relax easily: the lazy and the learned. The lazy because they are indolent and the learned because they are wise. Leisure does not have to be wasted. It brings exercise to faculties not usually employed. And it gives expression to emotions long repressed. A man does not feel he is wasting time when he plays golf or tennis or joins a ski club. He knows that he is giving his physical body a chance to strengthen itself against the drain and exhaustion of business pressures. Relaxation is as necessary as proper nutrition, adequate sleep and good ventilation. Muhammad, the prophet of Islam, divided his day into 3 8-hour periods. One of these he dedicated to labor, one to rest, and the third to the improvement of himself through study, recreation and solid family living. This is a good rule because it keeps balance. There is no reason why we should sacrifice everything else in life to the satisfaction of some uncontrollable ambition or desperate purpose. Learn to think of relaxation as a moral duty through which you protect the most important values of your life. If it happens that you cannot relax and that the moment you try to rest, you begin to fidget, this message is most timely. You are already getting into trouble, and unless you recognize the symptoms, your personal normalcy is threatened.